Welcome to A Voice of Reason in Turbulent Times with Pastor Charles Burnett-Morrow. A powerful, practical, prophetic, and progressive commentary about what is happening in our world today.
I have been saying all along that this man was Hitler reincarnate. His entire campaign read as though it was taken from a Hitler-written handbook. Okay? And again, I want to share some Hitler quotes with you again today. Let me just share a couple of quotes with you. Hitler stated, "The art of leadership consists in consolidating the attention of the people, listen, against a single adversary and taking care that nothing will split up that attention." Immigrants. Right now, who is the primary adversary? Who is the big enemy that he wants every American to focus on? Immigrants. I'm going to tell you prophetically. I'm going to tell you what I've seen in the spirit. We are not too far, folks. We are not very far from seeing these people go full tilt on their coup, which is what this amounts to, and beginning to arrest members of the Democratic Party in order to remove them from positions where they are creating an obstacle or they are creating resistance. We are not very far from seeing this begin to happen. It's going to happen a whole lot sooner than you think. What I feel in my spirit is that Donald Trump is chomping at the bit to do it. But I feel like those others who are part of this Project 2025, those who are in charge of various aspects of this, are trying to hold him back, because ultimately it's all going to be about timing. And if it is not timed properly, you're going to wind up with all kinds of chaos and rioting in the streets and all kinds of protests. And they're not ready for that yet because they're trying to focus on other things at the moment. They want that ultimately because that's going to give them the excuse to suspend habeas corpus, which means basically to shut the Constitution down and to begin to treat Americans as though they're enemy combatants. So ultimately, they want the violence. They want all that. But it's all about timing. Right now, everything is step by step. They have it established that there is a certain structure. There is certain timing to what they're doing and how they're doing it. Elon Musk being given illegal, unconstitutional access to some of the most sensitive systems in our American financial machinery. All these foolish, stupid people, all these people who believe that, oh, Trump said he's not going to touch Social Security. Trump said he's not going to touch disability. Trump said he's not going to touch Obamacare. Trump said he's not going to touch Medicare. Folks, he walked in without a thought in the world and shut down USA aid. Shut it down. Put all those people out of work. Put millions of lives at stake. Claiming he's doing this because he's trying to save the government money. If you remember, I told you I hate to say I told you so, but folks, I'm so sick and tired of warning and sounding the warning and sounding the warning. I told you that MAGA and Trump would institute policies that amount to genocide. It is genocide. That's all it is. They know it's going to kill millions of people. But the people it's going to kill mean nothing to them. They don't like those people. Those people, the African continent, those people have no value in the mind of the modern Nazi. So it didn't bother him one iota to go shut down U.S. aid. Didn't bother him in the least to do that. Didn't bother him in the least that millions of people will die because of that. And yet the justification is, oh no, we're doing this as fiscal policy. We can't afford to be taking care of other countries. We've got our own needs to meet. Folks, U.S. aid, its entire budget doesn't amount to 1% of our annual budget. So therefore, to suggest that going in and shutting down U.S. aid is somehow making some humongous difference is insane. Furthermore, by doing this, you are demonstrating a cruelty and a wickedness that is going to scar the reputation of our nation around the world. All you're going to do is you're going to make the terrorists in the Middle East give them even more ammunition to claim that we're the great white Satan. You're going to give them more ammunition to claim that America is evil and wicked and the devil. And ultimately, bless their hearts, they're able to point to our electorate and say, well, see, the majority of American people must agree with everything that Trump is doing because they elected him. We are giving our enemies ammunition. One of the ways that you build goodwill in the world is by acting charitably and demonstrating compassion on the less fortunate, helping those who are not able to help themselves. Here we are supposed to be a shining city upon a hill, and Donald Trump is quickly blowing out our lamp. He is creating an image of our nation that is wicked and evil and heartless and cruel.
A voice of reason in turbulent times with Pastor Charles Burnett-Morrow, speaking truth at a time when truth is in short supply.